Today, I'm going to show you a video of what pollination is about. Before I start, I'll first of all define pollination. Pollination is the transfer of what? Pollen from the anther of a male flower to the what? The stigma of a female flower. Now, these pollen grains are very, very what? Important. They are very important in what? Pollination.
One of the most common roadside plants here in the Ottawa Valley is milkweed. Milkweeds are members of the genus Asclepias. The milky fluid in these plants is toxic. Butterflies and bees collect nectar from the fragrant blossoms on these plants, but they have to approach carefully. These flowers can be deadly. The next time you see some milkweeds, examine the flower heads. You may make a grisly discovery. Dead and dying insects trapped in the blossoms. Butterflies, bees, beetles, and other insects captured by the flower and held until they die. Something unusual is happening here. Milkweed is not a carnivorous plant. How and why is it trapping these insects? Let's watch what happens when an insect visits these flowers. The strong fragrance is a signal to the honeybee that nectar is present. She moves from blossom to blossom, collecting the liquid. This bee has landed on the flower. But as she goes to leave, she is trapped. The flower has seized her leg. Honeybees...
But the brief part of the video we just watched, you saw how the bee was taking nectar from one part of the flower to what? To the other part of the flower. What the bee was actually doing, what is called what? Self-pollination. Because the bee did not actually fly away from the very plant pollinating to another plant. It's just moving from one particular flower to what? To that same what? Flower, taking what? Nectar. Because the nectar attracts what? Bees, like I told you earlier on.